Hello and welcome to MLC TV News. I'm reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the confluent state of Nigeria. I am Morno Balagugu. First, the headlines. EID-EL, President Buhari says end of terrorism is near. Reps reconvene Wednesday to consider anti-corruption terrorism bills. Spanish Prime Minister, Defense Minister phones stacked, Presidency says. And FIFA fines Nigeria 63.9 million naira over Abuja Stadium violence. And now the news in details. President Muhammadu Buhari, President of the Senate Ahmad Lawan, Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, Jigawa State Governor Mohammed Badaru, Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki, Ogun State Governor Dakwa Abiodun, Kano State Governor Abdullahi Ganduje, and Yobe State Governor Mai Mala Buni were among prominent Nigerians who on Sunday congratulated Muslims on the successful completion of this year's Ramadan's fast. Buhari boasted that the final victory over terrorists in the country is near. He promised that his regime will ensure that there is no shortage of funds to provide security for Nigerians. His EID-EL message was contained in a statement by Senior Special Assistant in Media and Publicity, Garba Shehu, titled Salah. President Buhari appraises security situation, assures of funding. The statement quoted the president as saying that the battle waged against terrorists who falsely masquerade under the name of Islam is approaching its conclusion. In his Salah message, the president of the Senate, Ahmad Lawan, advised Muslim faithfuls to imbibe the lessons of self-restraint, sacrifice, charity, and sharing with their neighbors and the needy in their late. Sanwo-Olu, in a statement by his chief press secretary, Gboyega Akosile, urged Muslims to continue to display the virtues inherent in Ramadan, adding that all hands must be on deck to address insecurity and other burning issues in the nation. The governor of Jigawa State urged Nigerians to imbibe the spirit of brotherhood and peaceful coexistence in their relationship as they celebrate this year's Salah. Yobe State Governor called on Muslims to inculcate the virtues of patience, devotion, self-control, humanity, kindness, forgiveness, and other virtues of Islam on display during Ramadan beyond the season. The governor of Edo State charged Muslim faithful to sustain the lessons of sacrifice, selflessness, tolerance, discipline, and love learned during the period of Ramadan. While congratulating Muslims in the state as they celebrate EID-EL after the successful completion of the Ramadan fast, Obaseki noted that the virtues are necessary in achieving peace, unity, sustainable socio-economic development in the country. The Ogun State Governor, in a statement by his Chief Press Secretary, Kunle Somonrin, enjoined Muslims to continue to hold on to the piety and spiritual elevation attained during the fasting. Cross River State Governor Ben Ayade urged Muslims to imbibe the teachings of the Prophet on the essence of religious obligation, insisting that this is the time more than ever before to connect to the virtue of love, compassion, unity, generosity, which Prophet Muhammad symbolizes and which the holy month of Ramadan taught us. Meanwhile, Ganduje has placed a ban on the hoisting of banners and posters by politicians during the Eid prayers and other Salah festivities. In his Salah message contained in a statement by the Kano State Commissioner for Information, Mohammed Galba, on Sunday, the governor noted that the act is causing distractions during prayers and making other Salah festivities less attractive. The chairman of the Senate Committee on Finance, Solomon Adiola, in a message by his media advisor, Kayode Adunaro, called on Muslims and other Nigerians to continue to pray against insecurity bedeviling the nation and the wisdom for leaders to find lasting solutions to killings. He urged Muslims to continue in all the pious and righteous ways associated with the Ramadan. Kogi State Governor Yaya Bello celebrated EID-EL in Lokoja, the state capital. Governor Bello joined with his cabinet members at the prayer ground held at President Muhammadu Buhari Square. Governor Bello called on the Muslim faithful to continue to demonstrate the unity and love that bounded them during the just concluded fasting amongst themselves and others. He said love and unity are the roots of progress in any given society. On his political ambition, Governor Bello assured the people of victory at the primary election. He promised to build a united country. After the prayer, Governor Bello received in his residence the security chiefs, the Megiri of Lokoja, the Igbo community, and a host of others. He commended the security agents for their continuous synergy in securing the lives and property of the people of Kogi State. He assures them of his support at all times. While thanking the Megiri of Lokoja for his prayers, he called on him to continue to pray for the state and his successful outing in the coming APC primary election. He commended Igbo leaders for maintaining a peaceful cohesion in the community and informed them of his political will to build a united Nigerians when elected the next president. In a sermon after the 2 Rakat prayer, a member of the committee of the Lokongoma Idil ground, Lokoja Ustaz Mahmoud, said everyone is expected to do the right thing at all times for the betterment of the nation. He noted that while citizens point accusing fingers at leaders for their wrongdoings, they should as well examine their activities and make their ways right unto Allah. The religious cleric said religious tolerance was important in the development of the nation, stressing that religion should not be a determining factor in choosing leaders in the coming elections. In Kogi Central, the chief imams of Noziomi, Mohammed Zubey, and that of Ebogo at Davi local government area, Malam Shaidu Zubey, called on Muslim faithfuls to remain focused and pray for Nigerian leaders for a better future. They urged politicians to play the game by the rule that is not possible for all who desire to vie for political office will get there. He advised that whoever wins the next political dispensation should be encouraged and supported to deliver on their mandates. The House of Representatives has made a U-turn on its indefinite resumption over renovation of the National Assembly complex. The House will hold plenary on Wednesday to consider and pass 3 bills on corruption and terrorism, according to a statement issued on Sunday by the clerk to the House, Dr. Yahaya Danzaria. Danzaria said, "I am directed to inform all honorable members, legislative staff, media, and the general public that the House will hold plenary on Wednesday, the 4th of May, 2022 by 11 a.m. The President, Muhammadu Buhari, had recently forwarded to the National Assembly revised versions of the Money Laundering Bill and Terrorism Prevention Bill. The Senate President, Ahmad Lawan, and Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Ahmed Wasai, who presided over the chamber's respective sections on April 14, 2022, read the cover letter accompanying the executive bills. Buhari had in the letter dated April 12th noted that the Ministry of Justice, which is supervised by the Minister of Justice and the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami San, had made corrections to some of the proposals in the previous versions. Buhari warned that the non-passage of the bills would pose a risk that might lead to the eventual blacklisting of Nigeria by the Financial Action Task Force. The clerk had, on the eve of resumption from Easter break, announced that the House had postponed its resumption indefinitely due to the renovation of the National Assembly complex. Danzaria made the announcement via a statement issued on Monday, which was published on all the verified social media platforms of the chamber. We're going on a short break. We'll be right back. Please do stay with us. Glad to have you back with us. And now to stories in politics. The Igbo Apex Social Cultural Organization, Ohanieze Ndigbo, has chided the Northern Elders Forum for kicking against zoning the presidency ahead of the 2023 election. The group said the opposition of the Northern Elders to zoning was because it is the turn of the Southeast geopolitical zone to produce the president. NEF, in a communique signed by a former Vice-Chancellor of the Plateau State University, Professor Dokanan Sheni, titled 2023 Presidency, Northern Elders Kick Against Zoning, amongst other issues, stated that the presidential contest should be left open to every region of the country for the best candidate to emerge. But reacting to the position of NEF in a statement titled The Zoning Shenanigans in Nigeria, Ohanieze described as unfortunate and most surprising that NEF would collectively act the 5th Roman Emperor Nero Claudius Caesar Augustus Germanicus, who fiddled while Rome was on fire. Ohaneze, in a statement issued by its National Publicity Secretary, Dr. Alex Ogbonnia, and made available to journalists on Sundays, said despite NEARREPS observation of the unprecedented insecurity, poverty, large number of internally displaced persons, and amongst other issues confronting the nation, members still want ahead to oppose zoning to the south. Ogbonia stated it is therefore very strange that the elders, instead of seeking solution to the problems they have so identified, are busy strategizing on how to destroy the vital values that have helped to lubricate a precarious balance in the country. And now to news on the foreign scene. Spain said on Monday that the mobile phones of Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez and Defense Minister Margarita Robles were taped using Pegasus spyware in an illicit external intervention. The Minister of the Presidency, Felix Bolaños, said, confirming the news, it is not a supposition, they are facts of enormous gravity. He added that they are absolutely certain that it was an external attack because in Spain, in a democracy like ours, all such interventions are carried out by official bodies and with judicial authorization. In this case, neither of the two circumstances prevailed, which is why we have no doubt that it was an external intervention. We want the justice to investigate, Bolaños said. He did not say whether the Spanish authorities had any indication yet where the attack originated from or whether another country was behind it. Bolaños said that the Sanchez phone had been tapped in May 2021 and Robles June of the same year. Pegasus spyware silently infiltrated mobile phones to extract data or activate a camera or microphone to spy on their owners. The Israel-based NSO group, which owns Pegasus, claimed the software was only sold to government agencies to target criminals and terrorists with the green light of Israeli authorities. The company had been criticized by global rights groups for violating users' privacy around the world, and it faced lawsuits from major tech firms such as Apple and Microsoft. Catalan separatists had accused Spain's intelligence services of using spyware to snoop on their mobile phones, reviving tensions with Sanchez's minority leftist government, which relied on their support to pass legislation. The Nigerian youths have been called to be entrepreneurship-driven to create a better future for themselves. Senior Special Assistant to Kogi State Governor on Electronic Media, Avoy Nwogu, gave the advice after receiving an award for role model from the event of the launching of the Young Entrepreneurs and Innovators Foundation in Abuja. Our reporter, Faith Abdulgalfa, has more details.
The SSA dedicated the award to God Almighty and to Governor Yahaya Bello, who has given her the opportunity to serve and charge Nigerian youth to look forward to a brighter future while pursuing their dreams and aspirations.
You know, for the first time I'm hearing such a foundation like this, Young Entrepreneur Initiative Foundation. When I saw the invitation, I got inspired because of that tag, because this is what I love people doing, and I want people more and more to come up with this idea to see how we can support the government to do more. Yes, we have youth inclusion and we have youth to take over by government. We have youth to do this. If they are not prepared, definitely they cannot do it. They cannot deliver. They cannot deliver in the sense that they don't have the power, they don't have the technical know-how to do it, they don't have the ability, financial ability, even intellectual ability. But when we have people like this grooming them, motivating them, he said it's from primary to secondary and to tertiary institution. Kudos to them, and I pray God will help them. But I will not end this without recognizing the role Governor Yahaya Bello is playing in helping the youth. You know, Governor Yahaya Bello is a youth-friendly governor, and every opportunity he has is to encourage youth to do something. He will tell you, go and engage yourself, do something positive. What if he's not there as a youth ambassador? What will happen? Many youth want to get rich quickly, but they don't want to work. But you have to work.
The Director General of Nigerian Television Authority, Yakub Mohammed, who was represented by Yohane Kwange as the chairman of the occasion, said the young ones will need to take their destiny into their hands. Yakub described the young generation as having the zeal and energy to control the political environment to survive.
Know that youth are more involved these days in vices, drug abuse, violent crimes, and other things. But we were appealing to them. Hard work is the only thing that will give you the satisfaction that you are your own person and that you are going to be something in this life. You are going to take over from a generation that is going out of date, so to say, or extinction. That is those of us who are now in our 60s, who have been there all this while. We have done our bit. We are supposed to be retiring back home to our villages or wherever to go and rest. We need the youth to prove that they can do it by showing entrepreneurship, showing skills, being innovative, so that they can take charge and move this country to the next level.
The founder and the president of the foundation, Ofael Sheikh Abraham, who gave the history of the foundation, said it is to provide platform for the youth to excel. He said the incessant killing of the youth and increase in Yahoo Plus has given rise to YEI Foundation, with the hope of getting the youth engaged in entrepreneurship.
But unfortunately, you see a situation where those who does nothing, sleep, press the computer, the phone, and then something hits their account dubiously, they are celebrated in the society. And those who actually go out there roaming about, either engage in small-scale entrepreneurship, which would have eventually spring them up, they're getting discouraged because the society celebrates those people who does the dubious thing and leave behind those who are determined to do the right thing. So we need to bring those who are determined to do the right thing out and celebrate them before the world.
Others who spoke to journalists commended the NGO for taking the right steps in the right direction to encourage youth to be self-engaged.
I want to advise the youth as well to look at the aspect of real knowledge, because we are moving to we're already in the knowledge economy, and it's a global village now. Quite a lot of youth who are in ICT are being paid in dollars. They are working for organizations in the United States and in Europe, and they are getting paid in dollars while residing in Nigeria here. So there's great opportunities, and we are already in the age of robotics and AI, artificial intelligence. So I wish our youth can look at the reigning skills that can give them a good living.
We also have a youth vanguard arm of our organization in the donor-funded project we are currently implementing. We also do mentoring. We have a mentoring program in that under that arm. So we offer this hand of collaboration with you under the Peace and Justice Initiative, and also the African Center for Leadership Strategy and Development.
Others awardees are Dr. Otiva Iboza, Chief of the Staff to the Deputy President of the Senate, and the Founder Executive Director of the African Center for Leadership and Strategic and Development. Dr. Abdulsalam Ogbomodia, CEO of NIYY Food and Drinks Company Limited. Dr. Langard Hassan Bamise, Provost, College of Education, Gombe State. Dr. Matthew Olomide Adepoju, President Joe Information Society of Nigeria, and Yakub IBM Mohammed, Director Nigeria Television Authority NTA. Young Entrepreneur Innovators Foundation was founded in 2016 as a non-governmental organization aimed at inspiring and training youth to embrace the culture of entrepreneurship to better their lives and improve the economic setup of the country. Faith Abdul Ghaffar reporting for MSC TV.
The Kogi State Governor, Yaya Bello, has asked organized labor in the state to see the government as a partner and not an antagonist. Governor Yaya Bello said this during the event to mark 2022 International Workers' Day held at the Muhammadu Buhari Square, Lokoja. Governor Bello, who was represented by the Secretary to the Kogi State Government, Folashade Ayuade, appreciated the organized labor for their commitment to industrial peace. She said the administration of Yaya Bello will sustain the prompt payment of salaries and pensions to workers and pensioners. She commended on behalf of his boss, the governor, the support of labor towards the administration. Faith Abdulgafar has more.
The NLC chairman Onu Aduka, represented by the chairman of the Trade Union Congress TUC, Ranti Ojo, listed the challenges the workers are facing and urged the government as a matter of urgency to attend to their needs.
We have to appreciate the effort of Your Excellency for being proactive in this directive. We really thank you for safeguarding the lives and properties of individuals in Kogi State, as well as people who use Kogi State as en route to other parts of the country. We encourage Your Excellency and your security team to sustain this feat. On this note, may I crave the indulgence of all the entire workers in this arena to give His Excellency a standing ovation with clapping for this feat he has achieved for us. All the workers should rise up on their feet, because if Kogi is not safe, we will not be able to gather here today.
Governor Bello, represented by the SSG Folashade Ayo-Ade, acknowledged the payments of percentage salaries to workers at the local government level, said they will look into the issue.
As I undertake the embroiled task of ensuring that we pay our workers on or before the end of each month. This we have done, except in February of this year, 2022, when we were forced to respond to abysmally poor inflow by demanding some sacrifice across the board, starting with me.
Governor Bello re-emphasized that after the staff screening in 2018, the state government has continued to pay salaries, pension and gratuity on or before the end of every month. Ayo-Ade also spoke about the rumors making around that the state government is planning to downsize its workforce.
I thank those in the workforce who graciously obliged us, while for those who felt shortchanged, we can only offer our apologies. I'm also a staunch advocate of advocate pay for the worker, hence the speed with which my administration made Kogi State one of the first in the Federation to adopt and to commence the process of implementation the new national minimum wage.
Governor Bello commended Kogi State workers and the union for their sacrifice, maturity and patience. He promised to resuscitate the car loans for civil servants.
Workers, especially in the public sector, have not been exempted. In fact, some will argue that you are the worst hit, given that inflation has consistently denied the value of your salaries, even before they are paid. I must therefore commend all workers in Kogi State and the union themselves for the maturity, sacrifice, and patience with which they have responded to these global difficulties within our domestic economy. On our part as governments, we will apply palliatives as any discretionary funds become available to lighten your burdens.
Workers and government functionaries converge on President Muhammadu Buhari Square, Lokoja, to celebrate this year's Workers' Day in a lighter mood. Faith Abdulgafar reporting for MSC TV.
Let's now join Jonah Malik for our sports update. We'll be right back.
And on sports update, World Football Body FIFA on Monday fined Nigeria 63.9 million naira following violence that occurred at the Moshood Abiola National Stadium, Abuja, on March 29 after the country's failure to qualify for the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar. FIFA also ordered the country to play their next international match behind closed doors. FIFA, however, gave room for appeal Hundreds of fans encroached the pitch, destroying the technical areas and pelting the VIP section of the stadium after Nigeria played out a 1-1 draw against Ghana, which saw the Super Eagles crashed out of their final playoffs of the 2022 FIFA World Cup qualifiers on the away goal rules. FIFA Disciplinary Committee, in their summary jurisdiction over incidents that occurred during the World Cup qualifiers, delivered the sanction in a letter updated on April 28. According to FIFA, Nigerians' fines were as a result of failure to implement order and security at matches, failure to implement existing safety rules, and failure to ensure that law and orders are maintained in the stadium, invasion of the field of play, and throwing of objects. The violence, according to FIFA, breached Article 16 of the FIFA Disciplinary Committee. A total of 49 countries were either fined or warned by FIFA for misconduct during the qualifiers. And that's sports update on MLC TV News. I am Malik Jonah reporting. Back to Akasta for more stories.
Thanks, Malik, for the update. And now over to Matthias Ayodeji Peter for the entertainment update.
On our entertainment news, Accelerate, Nigeria's leading digital lifestyle and entertainment platform, has unveiled the project Phonics, an exciting leading platform aimed at expanding the creative potential of Nigeria's youth population. The Phonics project, powered by Access Bank, is a capacity-building initiative designed to fill the knowledge gap in the creative industry and provide the resources needed for individuals to succeed and advance in their career. According to reports by Jobaman, the Nigerian creative industry is positioned as the country's second largest employer and has the position to produce 2.7 million jobs by 2025. Additionally, it is projected to contribute 5 trillion naira to the country's GDP. The Phonics project covered 12 knowledge areas such as social media for business, entertainment law, advertising your brand, graphics design, becoming an influencer, introduction to film, script writing, business of vlogging, introduction to songwriting, introduction to film production, business of entertainment, and the business of fashion. The knowledge areas are grouped into 3 bundles, namely film and production, business of entertainment, and social media for business. And they are built across the project's beginners, intermediate, and advanced levels. Over the years, Accelerate has supported the creative industry through similar platforms, such as the Accelerate Filmmakers Project, that bettered success stories such as Mekahes, Amas, Famist, Akiro Gude, whose short film Penas won the 2018 AMVCA for Best Short Film, and Bola Enigma Akombi winning the 2020 MVCA for a short film, Torn. The Phonics project aimed to support the Nigerian government's effort at addressing youth unemployment in Nigeria over the next 5 years by leveraging the abundance of creative resources available to empower youth in the creative sector. First of its kind in Nigeria, the Phonics project has taken a deliberate approach to assemble an impactful lineup of facilitators from the creative industry to ensure a well-rounded learning experience for program participants. They include Kemi Lala Akindoju, Amaka Agbakoba, and Uche Ugu. Others include Enioluwa Adeoluwa, Dapo Osaji, Adetoke Oluwu, Paul Oguku, and Umeta Rabiu. And that is all the entertainment news today. My name is Matthias Ayodeji Peter, reporting for MLC TV. Back to our casters for more stories.
Thank you, Matthias, for the update. And that is the size of our package today. Do join us tomorrow at this same hour to watch our news as we give you updates on happenings within and across the globe. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Malachite TV, like and follow our Facebook page, MLC TV, Instagram, MLC TV 2021, Twitter at MLC TV. For your event coverage, information, contribution, adverts, and sponsorship, please call any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join us on Friday and Saturday to watch our special programs, Friday 9 p.m., Local Government and You, Saturday 7 p.m. Family Affairs, 9 p.m. Political Arena, and Women's World Sunday by 6 p.m. It's Malachite TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. I am Mono Balagobo. Please continue to be your brother's keeper to build a united and peaceful society together.